Hello, testing. Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Ash. I'll be the moderator today from Sky Mavis. And of course, we're here to talk about Ronin times Ragnarok. I'll have the panelists introduce themselves, maybe starting off with Bailey. Panelists, please introduce yourselves and a short sentence of what you do.
Sure. Hi everyone, my name is Bailey. I head the Ronin ecosystem, and at Sky Mavis, I actually work on protocol development. I work on ecosystem development and also the tokenomics side of the Ronin blockchain. So for Ronin blockchain, it's the #1 gaming chain. It's crafted especially for developers who are building player-owned economies. Right now, we are the #2 blockchain by DAUs globally, right behind Tron, and we are excited to kind of have the Ragnarok studios built on Ronin, and yeah.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jiren. I'm in partnerships from Gravity. So we are a Nasdaq-listed gaming company and also the IP owners for Ragnarok Online.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Komdej Intarakanchit, Chief Product Officer from Maxion Tech. So currently project is Ragnarok Brandverse. We bring the nostalgia game to a new era with integrate with the blockchain so that we create a centric economy with a player. User can go to my marketplace and device by demand and supply. Yeah. So thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Goeun and I'm from 0xN, the developer of Ragnarok Monster World, and I'm in charge of the marketing of this project.
Okay, awesome. So let's kick off our discussion around building in Web3. So as more and more studios look to develop into this new era of gaming with blockchain technology, many studios and games are looking at specific qualities or characteristics that would help them have the best shot of succeeding within Web3. Specifically when looking at different blockchains or looking at different infrastructure, right? What is important for studios for them to consider as they are choosing their ecosystem? Maybe let's start out with the Maxion team and then the 0x team after that.
Okay, so for the question, for the infrastructure right now, I think it's easier than before. Yes, in a few years ago, maybe it's hard to bring a Web2 game to Web3 game space. So yeah, this year is a big strive for Web3 game space. Yeah, as you see, Maxion can bring #1 AP game in the world, Ragnarok Online in blockchain. Yeah, anything can work is this year. So that is from my opinion. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and actually on our side, when we are looking for the blockchain partners, actually we are considering so many factors like their community size and then their project details and timelines and so on. But when we were selecting our mainnet partner, I think we had one solid factor that they have to focus on the GameFi. So in that aspect, we select Ronin because we can learn from them. Starting from X Infinity, they have a lot of know-how and experiences. So far, we are very glad to have a chance to work with them. Yeah, and then we are looking to launch our game with them very successfully.
We're glad to have you too. Okay, let's flip the script a little bit. Of course, Web2 games building in Web3, I think Gravity, specifically to Jiren, right? The team's journey going into Web3 must not have been an easy one. Could you share the experience behind that journey so far?
Right. So I think last year was a turbulent year, for crypto. So and this is also the time where we had plans with Maxion to launch Landverse. So during March, when USDC depegged, so I think that sort of held us back a bit. So but thankfully it resolved itself. So I think going to Web3, we can't really control market movements. If you look at traditional Web2 game, what we have is a very closed loop economy that only circulates within the game itself. So moving to Web3, we are exposed to more external forces. And for us, it's to be more, I'll say, aware, which is why we work with experienced partners in the Web3 space so that we can anticipate and react to such situations.
Got it. In regards to building specific in Web3, right, I'd like to ask this question to the whole panel. It's going to be an exciting next few months, I think, within the greater crypto landscape. What is the most exciting item that your team is looking forward to building in the next 6 months? Maybe let's start off with Bailey and then go down the road.
Yeah, so with regards to Ronin, there's quite a few things that we are always excited. First is, of course, the games that's coming on the Ronin. Right now, we have about 15 games and a few more unannounced. So many of these games, they are going for their own NFT sales. They're going to build the community. They're going to do token sales. And of course, all of these items are very high priority for us to get it right, to do right by our community, and also something that everyone really looks forward to. So other than the games launching, you have internal products. We are very excited about our game-focused products. So things like the NPC wallet, that's something we've been cooking up for a while. How do you actually reduce all this friction that the user has to go through when they play a Web3 game? So having a product like this is supposed to be able to help the user set up wallets during the account creation within the app natively. And of course, this helps in spending. Transaction policies allow games to kind of access tokens. It could be things like spending up to 10 USDC a day within a game like Ragnarok Monster World. And all of those things actually help crypto kind of prove itself, help these Web3 games really monetize and kind of show everyone that this is the true use case of crypto and this is a very huge market that we will actually eventually grow into. So yeah, those are products as well. Within ourselves, internally at Sky Mavis, we are over 250 people. We have a very strong publishing team. This is the team that has learned from Axie Infinity and now also kind of coaching some of our founders coming in. So Pixels is one recent success. We are excited to kind of extend this to our teams building with the Ragnarok IP. So the Ragnarok IP is our kind of first foray into working with a traditionally successful IP. Ragnarok itself has achieved over 100 million of users and kind of first time entering into Web3. How can we make them succeed in this setting as well with the new monetization schemes we have? So all of those things kind of work together to help us be very, very excited no matter what the market conditions are in the next few months.
Right. So I think on Gravity's side, we focus a lot on partnerships, especially like companies in the development space, whether they're building a game or they are building a platform. So, and our agenda has always been aligned. It's to service a community that loves gaming and the Ragnarok IP. So I think moving forward is that we're excited to like bring Ragnarok into games with deeper mechanics. Like also explore a bit more on the marketplaces where users can trade. And this is sort of I'll say secondary market that has not been optimized very efficiently for Web2.
Yeah. Nice, yeah. Komdej? Yeah.
Okay, can I repeat a question again, please?
Yeah, so the question is, within the next 6 months,
Oh, there is.
what is the thing that your team is most excited for building Web3? Yeah.
Yeah, for my Ragnarok Renverse project is currently the important thing is the released Adam token. Yeah, it's a main of ecosystem of my project Ragnarok Renverse. So every player is looking for that. Yeah, they ask me a lot. Oh, when release Adam token? Yes. So for example, Adam token is maybe it's a utility token, can be user can something like use Adam token for watch the game update content they want. Yeah, it's like a DAO governance token. Yeah, maybe it's all a big release for us as well. Yes, thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, and for us, we are building the game right now. So like as we are using the special IP and very strong IP, during the process, the exciting point is we are keeping and maintaining the original IP's look and feel and add our special touches. So that process is very exciting. And of course, we are trying our best to launch our game within this year, but the process itself is super exciting because like users can see the monsters from original IP, and also our game has job classes and skills, so users can see and feel and the nostalgia from the original IP. But in the game, we also have the special touches to game mechanics and also monster skills. So for example, in the game, like we have pouring, and then during the gameplay, if pouring almost like that, so they will split into two to make the confusion among enemies. So we believe that this kind of like gimmicks and special touches make users happy and enjoy our gameplay more. So yeah, that process is really exciting to us.
Nice. Let's zoom in a little bit into a more local sphere. Of course, we're here at SEA Blockchain Week. Thailand is a really important region, I think especially for the Ragnarok IP. I wanted to ask the panel, how do you feel about the culture of Web3 gaming, and specifically around IP and fandom here in Thailand? Maybe let's start off with Komdej, since you're from here.
Okay.
Go down the line, yeah.
Okay. Maybe I need first we need to in the seed market, Web3 and NFT are quite familiar, but delving into the Thai player community, they are concerned about NFT. Previously, there was many game what we can call it a kick to earn. So in Thailand, we don't like concept of that. So a new effort emphasizing fun gameplay and player-centric economy where the digital assets are earned through gameplay might be can be better with a Thai player. Yeah, maybe we should to make a fun game first, so not think about how to earn that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, maybe let's do Jiren and then Goni after that.
Okay, I do agree with Komdej. It's that a game has to be fun at the start. So I think when it comes to Ragnarok IP, I think we had a very good head start, almost 2 decades in Thailand already, with a beloved community. And we even have an office here in Thailand.
Yeah.
So I think we have really made the effort to really bring not just the IP to the region, but staff who are familiar with the IP, and we bring in partnerships who can enhance the IP itself. Yeah, so for Thailand itself, it's really one of the biggest market we have in Southeast Asia.
Goni?
Yeah, in my opinion, Southeast Asia is one of the crypto-friendly market in global, and also users do not hesitate to try something new. So based on this like market potential and also users' behavior, like we set our like vision for 2024 is, of course, we have to launch our game successfully, but we want to bring the Ragnarok fans into our Web3 gaming space. And as our monsters, the main characters of our game, we believe that we can nudge the fans to enjoy our like content and they can involve our gameplay. So yeah, we will try our best to make quality game, and also we will provide the relevant content for the previous fans and also the new player of Web3 gamers.
Yep. So for us, I think we see games as top of the funnel for Ronin. So every game that we bring into Ronin, these are the people, these are the projects that the users actually interact with the first. So working with with a studio that's very strong in Thailand, with IP that's very that resonates with the Thai people, this is something that we always look out for. And we're very lucky to work with Ragnarok Online, and other than I guess things like token prices, trying to really bring in people onto the blockchain. What else, right? What are some of the use cases? It continues to be games for us, and that's why a high gaming penetration and also high ability to spend into these games is important when we assess different games that are coming onto Ronin. So for Ronin, it's a very curated experience. For Sky Mavis, as the flagship developers on the chain, we are very selective with the games that we work with, and it speaks for itself when we see games seeing success on the chain, and it's kind of like the trust that we have built with the community. So we are excited to kind of replicate a lot of our learnings and how XE became very, very popular in Philippines, and kind of like bringing that to Thailand and kind of develop this market and make Ronin very, very well known here.
Awesome. Okay, I'd like to go into a bit more of some of the deeper points that were raised from the panel earlier. A common theme that seems to be repeating throughout the answers was community, right? And I think the way you present yourself to a Web3 audience is very different when you talk about building community. So I'd like to hear thoughts from each of the panelists surrounding how does your team approach building community. Maybe we can start with Bailey and then go down the line.
Sure. So building community, it's a very big topic. I think from a game's perspective, what we have seen that has succeeded is always having some kind of assets for the community to own, and using those assets to create like this gated experience for people, for the asset owners to really interact with one another. And eventually it turns into some kind of tokens. It can be some kind of NFTs, some kind of collectibles. These are the things that the community co-owns together and kind of like share the common story. And then eventually you expand the community by bringing on a product that is of top quality. And then you go for maybe some kind of token listing, and then that's a very huge win for the entire community. When the community sees the kind of like the value of the assets increase, that's a huge win. Everyone celebrates together. Not many other industries you can build community in this way. And I think this will continue to be the way that many of these community builders, games, different IP projects start to learn about and kind of professionalize it. And we're kind of excited as Ronin to be able to power all of this community building, because community is what makes the blockchain succeed.
Maybe Jiren? Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to say that the first game that took Gravity to IPO is still in service today. So I think that it's a testimony of the trust that the community has in not just the game but the brand itself. So I think even with Lanverse coming to the market, it's like a variation, and we are looking to like engage another segment of users in this space. I would say that community to us, it's quite dear. Like we will have like different communities in different countries, and normally we do like activities very localized towards the flavor of the country. Yeah. So for us, we have a mix of online and offline. So I think offline is where we get qualitative feedback from the community, like not just have a good time with them, with prizes and rewards, but also it's a good time to get feedback whether the game works for them, how well it works. Are there any areas we can improve as well, and how you like to see the game like in the next 6 months or next year. Yep. So for us, community help us, extend the longevity of the game, and it will continue to be a emphasis to focus like a good amount of time with our community, so that everyone thrives. Yeah, that's about it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Maybe Komdej, any words around community,
Okay.
specifically Lanverse? Yeah.
Okay. Since 6 months, we operate Ragnarok and got a warm welcome from Web 2 and Web 3 player. Yes, but actually, my player, at first, they're not familiar is a blockchain world, so they don't know how to create some wallet. Yeah, it's a big barrier for us. Yeah, I need to educate our player. So blockchain is okay, it's secure, it's transparent. Yeah, so that is here we are now. Yeah, it's 6 months already. So I think my player they're prepared to about Adam token. Yeah, so for build a community, I think as we are developer, yes, so I need to correct any feedback from user and make game more fun. Yeah, let I say, yeah, make small fun first. Yeah, thank you.
Goni last.
Yeah, I think giving a trust to a community is the most important thing, I believe, because we cannot manipulate anything on blockchain, right? All of the changes we've made will be recorded on blockchain. So users can check our changes anytime they want, right? So like based on this, we have to like share our visions or our changes to community very continuously. So like this process can be a bit tricky, or sometimes we have to persuade DAO to make some changes. But I do believe that this kind of like giving a trust to the community makes our like community healthier and also our ecosystem better. So we like after we launch our project, we will try our best to communicate with our community. So yeah, we want to give our power to like community gradually.
Yeah, maybe I can add on a little bit. Just a follow on. It's the way to also look at community. It's how it's something that Ronin is thinking about, right? So how do we create a loyal community? A lot of ways that we are thinking about it is kind of like also doing some kind of tiering, using on-chain data to kind of segregate the different tiers. There are different people within the community, right? There are like spenders, there are like evangelists. Some of them are just casual players. So figure out a good way to kind of separate and target these different people within the community. It's one of the most important things, and making sure the most engaged, the most loyal community members are rewarded in the form of opportunities like whitelists, in the form of special access to the game. These are the things that we are trying to experiment and pioneer at Ronin.
Got it. So as we wrap up the conversation, I'd like to give each panelist a little bit of time to share any exciting news that's on their roadmap for 2024. Feel free to speak as long or as short as you want. But as we have a lot of our fans here, I'm sure they'll be excited to hear a little bit more. Maybe let's start off with Goni at the end and then down to Bailey.
Yeah, actually we announced our like Ronin onboarding last week. And then we were really surprised because everyone is asking, oh, this game is really cool. And then I'm very excited to like watch our games. And then the other question is, hey, so when you guys will do the airdrop event, or when will you guys start the NFT sales? So speaking of it, we plan to like announce the very like NFT sales or like relevant information after this conference. So that is one thing that we can share. And then regarding the product side, we aim to launch our game late August of this year. And then so the closed beta test and also pre-registration event will be start from this July.
All right, you heard it here first. So pre-register and look forward to news around Ragmon's upcoming activation. Komdej, anything exciting to share?
Okay. Actually, I have exciting to share, but I can't speak it out now. So Ragnarok Renward will be switched to some chain. That chain is a great chain for our community. So please wait for big announcements coming. Yeah, that is.
I wonder. I'm looking forward to the announcement. Yeah.
Yeah. You never know.
Jiren.
Yeah, I think I'll second Komdej like his comment. So I think I feel that we have like good partnerships here in place. So like in a sense, we are also welcoming more partnerships in Web3. So I think this is an opportunity to also help Gravity establish a more strong presence in the Web3 space. So yeah, so I'm also excited about the announcement.
Okay.
Bailey, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm also very excited about the announcement. And yeah, so other than that, I think we have a lot of, I guess in terms of the Ronin plan, how do we enable more scalability, right? So we have numerous games coming on. Everyone is like expected to bring in like millions of users. So how do we plan to scale the blockchain itself? There's been a lot of discussions about this. What's the right roll-up technology to adopt? Is it optimistic? Is it zero knowledge? And I think we are kind of excited to show everyone in the next few months and quarters on how we think about it. and what makes sense to our gaming studios. So publicly, what we have shared is our research, our design around what would make sense. So having some sort of a ZK EVM that's settling onto Ronin, it's kind of like our chosen design. And a lot of this, what does it mean to a gamer, right? It's being able to really go from chain to chain atomically. So as a game developer, you can have your own chain. As a gamer, when you earn rewards on a specific game chain, you can always access the liquidity that's on the layer 1, on the Ronin layer 1, and kind of bridge it back all within one transaction. So a lot of this is basically boiling down to removing the friction of having to deal with multiple chains and the bridging of funds across chains, and ultimately that helps the users to really be confident in spending, in ensuring that their assets are secure and kind of secured by all the security and the validators behind Ronin. So that's a plan that we are excited to kind of push the market in the next few months. And of course, not just scalability, right? Scalability, it's like it's by nature what we need to deliver to our game studios. So I mentioned about like loyalty for our community. Excited to also continue rewarding the most committed members in Ronin, the people who pray to Atia every day, the people who log in and say GM, these people, how they spend in the game. We continue to give whitelists, we continue to give opportunities to these people, and it's kind of like how our blockchain wins, by having more and more people kind of do things, spend money within our marketplaces, within our decentralized exchange, and all of those things we are watching, right? We are designing for the type of people that are giving back to the community, giving back to the protocol, and allowing them to kind of also profit off some of the token sales, some of the NFT sales upcoming, like what Monster World alluded to. So yeah, stay tuned for that if you are a very avid Ronin user.
Okay, awesome. So I think that should wrap up the panel discussion. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for making the time. Excited to continue to build here at Ronin Times Ragnarok. And thank you to the audience for listening. We'll catch you very soon, and keep updated to our Twitter. And if you haven't signed up, we have a Ronin side event happening tomorrow. So do hope to see you there. All right, panelists, thank you very much. And we'll catch up
Thank
soon.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.